Hey, what is good, everyone? Theory here. We are back with a bit more Grand Blue versus. This time we have got Dora playing as Lowain versus KojiKOG playing as Ladiva. We will get straight into this matchup. So the game plan here is, Ladiva has the game plan in most same game plan in most matchups, right? Get the EX headbutt on block or hit and start the party. Lowain's options in this matchup are going to be, well, it's general game plan, I should say, is going to be basically get out of range of all of Ladiva's normals, start calling your boys. When you get too close to the corner, call the Catalina bot and get out of the corner. It's a really simple game plan, but a very effective one. So you can see it here immediately. Gets the knockdown, and he's just playing this poking mid-range game, and he's probably going to revert back to safe pressure once again. We're seeing a lot of like far M here, right? That is a very good quick button that Ladiva is going to have a tough time dealing with. There we go, just lots of safe pressure. And yeah, just like this is the amount of meter Lowain has got here, right? Because he's got the 8, so got massive gauge up, and he's going straight into super, and like has the ability to probably build another one this round, depending on how long it lasts. If you don't know, the super is just super armor, bunch of buttons. Jumping out is not the best option though, because I mean it wasn't a huge amount of damage that KojiKOG took, but it was enough, right? So you just have to firm it. Most people just spot dodge over and over again because it's hard for Lowain to deal with it. But yeah, the jump at least gets out of the corner, and Kog's got, Koji's got a chance here to start making a comeback. Okay. We can go back and look at that one. We'll see this whole sequence play out here. So it gets the sweep off the X headbutt, and he's just going for this target combo strings, just trying to keep it as varied as possible. Let's go back to earlier on. When the interesting thing there was when they clashed to me. So when you clash, you can cancel into basically whatever you want to. What a lot of people do is either another 5L or a 2L, something like that. Where was it? Was it further back? Yes, here we go. KojiKOG chooses to go into dodge. Now, dodge is quite good sometimes. It can go through some of the heavier buttons if Dora chooses to use them, and then you can get a punish. You see it a lot when people have like true reversals. Lowain doesn't have a true reversal. He has a parry, and this is not really going to do anything versus a parry. So he cancels it, and even though Dora does with the second hit of the target combo, essentially if you're still mashing L, you're going to just reset and then get another 5L, which we see there, and that basically leads to KojiKOG losing his turn off that clash. But yeah, this is still very simple target combo pressure. Starting your target combo, ending it at certain different points, threatening the throw, trying to force a jump or some sort of button press. Dora just not falling for it and being very patient. And here we go, once again, backing off, calling Catalina, and then just reacting. Missing the anti-air there, well, gets the anti-air, like, call the bot, what are you doing? Are you going to stay on the ground? If you stay on the ground, I'm just going to either call more people onto the screen, or I'm going to use things like 5M to pressure you, or maybe even slide to pressure you. He jumps, unfortunately misses the confirmation on that anti-air, but it doesn't matter too much. I say that, and KojiKOG got the party starter. Going for the heavy button after the jump in, very common. Oh god, it's over. Yeah, very common to go for the heavy button after the jump in. So close H. If it hits, you're going to do insane damage. So he goes into the target combo to be able to confirm it. The threat of the headbutt here, I guess. Well, he doesn't actually have a headbutt. So I'm surprised that Dora didn't try and contend in some way. Maybe he was scared of the lariat. And then gets gimmicked. I mean, it's a gimmick in as much as all characters with slow grabs are gimmicks, right? It's still going to be good, and people are still going to get hit by it. And Ladiva, when she hits you with it, it fucking sucks. You lose all your health. H, lariat, H, fucking DP, anti-air throw, and save pressure from this. This super is, yeah, it's basically like, cool, here's a mini game, and I get out of everything you've tried to do for free. The minigame's not a hard one if you know what to do. If you don't know what to do, it sucks. There is a gripper chip behind it, but I'm sure we'll be talking about that one more. I don't know why. Why? What was the read just going like, you're going to be full screen, so I'm going to call a bot? Maybe? I guess that kind of makes sense, right? And there we go. Using the EX to keep things safe. Oh, third headbutt. You are massively minus on that, so definitely challenge Ladiva on it. Catalina bot. Used a lot of resources here, Dora has, so this might be difficult. Parry, though, and damn. Unlucky there for KojiKOG. Yeah, when you do the third headbutt, you're massively negative, but you'll see Ladiva players throw it out there occasionally just as a frame trap. Playing a bit more aggressive. Already got the corner, but there it is. We've seen it pretty much every round now. Get cornered, cool EX, Castelline. Here we go, target pressure. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just so little damage. Like, you just got to read there on them jumping or pressing a button, and that's how much damage you just got out of it. It's fine, but yeah, it can kind of suck sometimes. That's why I personally like to go into the sweep from the close L, just to get a knockdown and threaten some heavier meaties, like some better buttons from it. Either way, KojiKOG knows better than me. Gets the SPD. And here we go, pressure started again. Big read, and that's probably not going to kill because it was from a 5L. But we've still got the corner positioning, no headbutt. Ooh, alright. I like that. Goes 5L, or far M. Far M again. I can't imagine this is a reaction. Like, this has got to be... Yeah, there's got to be a... Like, no, I mean, maybe it is a reaction. I wonder. So he's basically reacting to the... Or reading the parry and then spot dodging out of it. If that is a reaction, that's insane. Even if it's a read, it's insane. It's pretty sick to be able to do stuff like that. I'd be interested to try that out for myself. And there you go. There's the parry actually being used against a special. You know, you're not spot judging that. All right, let's watch this whole round again because it was hectic. Gets the parry, starts calling your boys. It doesn't have the best timing on that throw, so it's just whiffs. Gets a counter hit lariat. Now, counter hit lariat allows you to combo into far M into an EX lariat, and because of the corner positioning, gets the follow up of the throw. Doesn't just have to go to sweep. Oh, what was this? He's just pressing a button. Yeah, looks like it was just pressing a button to try and interrupt the SPD. And here it is, his super. There's just so many mini games with his character. It's a big combo, to be fair. It's not like you don't die off that super, but god, it can suck sometimes. Oh, no conversion on the anti-air, and that's dead. That's absolutely dead. Yeah, you can go into the 720. Man, I actually, is he dead? It fucking is. That super's hype just for that reason. Yeah, it scales horribly. It's psyched so badly. Especially where this is just one of those games where you want less is more when it comes to combo scaling. Here we go again. KojiKOG trying to establish that corner positioning, forcing a reaction from Dora bang. We see, like, it feels as if we've seen the same round start every single time, and there's a reason for it. It's just what you need to do in this matchup. Alright, here we go. Oh, I can't believe he challenged that. So, I'm not sure if it was entirely intentional, but let's just assume it was. You know, jumping in and doing a late button, or jumping in and just going slightly early so you're jumping whiffs after the knockdown. And yeah, you actually saw it, right? Let's go back frame by frame. Let's look at this. Alright. Gets the knockdown from this, which is a safe jump setup, right? Jumps what looks like a little bit too early as a setup, whiffs the jump in, which obviously your brain's thinking, I need to block this, and then goes, you can see here, I believe he was going for a command grab. Either way, he gets caught out of it. You know, it's something grapplers have been doing for years, so, you know, people are ready for it nowadays, but it's still nevertheless good. How did he scramble his way out of that? So he does EX boys, but just kind of whiffs on the follow-up from it. Here we go again. Once you saw that, and the other option there, he does the early jump in, goes straight for the low. Now he's going for the target combo pressure, throwing some headbutts in there as well to stagger it all. Just it's fantastic pressure. But once again, Lowain can just do this. You can just spend the meter and start dodging everything. Good catch on the spot dodge. Jesus, that's hard to do. And here we go. Eat in, but you're dead. Boom. Yeah, the Catalina bot sets up so much shit. You can run out of the corner, you can eat, you can do what you like. It's not the case in most matchups. In a lot of matchups, you can just react to it and throw like your own projectile out to catch her, or some kind of like rush punch. But Ladiva just doesn't have that ability. And there's the EX, keeping it really safe. And Dora's defense is just really interesting. There's a lot of like navigating buttons and just finding weird little openings that KojiKOG can't exploit. Obviously, KojiKOG is just one of the world's best grappler players, so when he gets in, it's fucking terrifying. But Dora Bang doing a very good job of just avoiding it all. And here we go. Happy to spend that meter. And here's the mini game for you. Oh, backs off. All right. Nice, and yeah, but he's dropped that conversion a couple of times. It's not going to matter though when you've got a Catalina bot on your side. You're pretty chilling. And there you go. There's the punish. Yeah, it feels so difficult for Koji to start off his game plan. I mean, it's just the way of a grappler, isn't it? And here we go. Right, punishes the sweep perfectly. Set up the boys, and it's just going to get that corner positioning. Saving EX is like just really good use of meter from Dora Bang to be able to like maintain pressure. Using EX is when he knows he's going to get a decent setup, or knows that it's going to allow for some sort of fuckery that just maintains pressure. Here we go, happily spending early meter. As one of the cool things about this super, right, is you can just go, alright, fuck it, I'll just spend it. Like, it doesn't matter. Because when you spend it, like, it's basically risk-free, right? Like, not entirely, but basically risk-free. You know, you can get punishes at the ends and stuff, but it just doesn't often matter. So just spending it early on means you might just get another by the end of the round. This all turned around so quickly, right? So he does end up getting a punish on this. Goes for the SBD. Goes for it again. Dora jumping back. Like, even jumping out of the SBD can be quite difficult to get the punish, and just keeping this, the way he's using the target combos is awesome. It's so hard to do that correctly and not just autopilot, but doesn't matter that much when you get hit by resets like this. Ugh. Just like, that's so hard to see where he's gonna be. So he basically gets the, let's watch the whole thing. Frame traps here with the EX, really good choice. I believe this would have been KojiKOG going for the grab super. So gets a wall bounce off that. Goes for the target combo, which pops him up super high. And then calls you EX boys, super jump, and the low hits. Yeah, no. That's just good stuff. It's standard Lowain, but it's always going to be difficult to deal with. Just like we're seeing examples now, a lot more of how projectile characters work in this game. Characters with slow projectiles can really dominate. You know, it's a very standard fighting game thing, but they can really dominate grapplers. But they've balanced it. You know, it is fairly balanced, and the quick projectiles are good, but they're not as effective, which is bizarre. But yeah, the slow ones where you get pressure, you get to get out of the corner, that's always going to be a massive problem area for Ladiva. I still think that matchup's pretty fine for her, because Lowain does have to take risks on pressure strings and stuff like that. Like, it's very cool getting out of the corner, but you know, you've got enough health as Ladiva to just run around and chase Lowain. Lowain has to take some risks on like strings and keeping things varied, And fucking who wants to take risks against Ladiva when you can lose half your health like on a decent read? So yeah, it's definitely a winnable matchup, but a hard one at that. Seeing Dora Bang play this game and just have really solid game plans and have really consistently varied options is so, like, it makes sense. You know, it's a Bang player. It makes total sense that you would be that varied. And then KojiKOG obviously playing the classical grappler. It's just what we've always seen. Keeping it quite simple right now. I can't wait to see more of the, like, really hard reads. But you don't actually have to do that as Ladiva. You can play quite safely. Anyway, hopefully that was enjoyable for you. I promise I'll stop doing Ladiva matches soon, probably. Maybe not. But hopefully, right? Anyway. Take care. Have a good one.